I feel like one punch of Brian Shaw would knock out Jon Jones, or at least knock him down. I disagree. I completely disagree. Brian Shaw is very, very strong, but very likely a trained professional fighter hits a lot harder. Hitting hard is not just about raw strength. Raw strength does play a factor, and surely people like Brian Shaw or Hafthor Bjornsson, even without any training in boxing, hit a lot harder than an untrained human being. Of course. But hitting hard also takes a lot of technique. There's a difference between, like that a very strong man does use that pushing punch. He's putting a lot of weight in it. Either they're just swinging without any kind of control, or they're trying to push through. To have that snap, like that destructive punch is a whole different story. It's a whole different story. Even in professional boxing, you can see that not always are the hardest punches the most muscular. That's not always the case. And if you've ever been punched by a very strong, like by a professional, very low weight class boxer, like 60 kilogram boxers or below that, man, they hit a lot harder than a fairly trained heavyweight even. They can knock you out in one punch easily. So very likely the opposition that Jon Jones has faced before in professional heavyweight MMA fighting and light heavyweight MMA fighting hits harder than Brian Shaw. And then also think about Jon Jones has also faced kicks of those people. Like the legs of those people surely are stronger than the arms of Brian Shaw. He has also faced attacks with the knees. And also even on top of that, I believe that light heavyweight and heavyweight professional MMA fighters hit a lot harder than Brian Shaw. I'm very sure of that. On top of that, it's just not that easy to hit Jon Jones. It's not that easy. And if you're Brian Shaw, then you're moving like a snail in Jon Jones' world. You're moving slowly. Your chance of hitting Jon Jones clean on the chin is basically zero. It may happen. There's this puncher's chance. But it's so low. It's such a very, very, very low chance, especially for someone like Jon Jones who has that incredible reach. He has most likely the reach advantage over Brian Shaw. He's using even the fingers to extend his reach. He's using his legs to extend his reach by a lot. Then he's a fabulous wrestler. Yeah, there's a very, very slim chance. There is a chance, I give you that, there is a chance. There's a puncher's chance that always exists. If you just mean that, then apologies, I completely agree. There is this very small puncher's chance, which is maybe 1% or less. But other than that, Jon Jones can handle those punches, he can defend them, he can take most of the punches, and then he will just dismantle a man like Brian Shaw and completely obliterate him within the first round.